Oh yeah, what the heck is this? What happened with the movies? Hang on, let me try this again. God. Alright. Let me try one more time. Had it working earlier. Turn that off. I mean, the game works fine, but the movies... It's always going to be a problem, but... Okay. Options... There we go. It's working. A bit. I don't know. Alright, finally got this game working after years of attempts. It's not easy to get it working on Windows 10. It's an abandoned game. So the story is, there are these aliens, they're coming to Earth and they're picking up lots of people from Earth. Random people. Essentially what they do with these people is they basically create this gigantic battle royale game where aliens participate in the arena and they have collectible heads, which are the heads of these people. And whenever they put one of these heads on, they transform into that person and take on his skills and abilities. So you can go around, you can kill people, take their heads of them, find heads, secret heads lying around, and swap heads to become different people and have different skills and things. It's a bizarre game, but it's actually pretty fun. Those are the aliens. Now, yeah, all these aliens come to see the arena. They get made into heads, so they're wearable now. And people could just buy heads and put them on. Alright. What happened now? I think I need to exit the game and start, because movies just don't work, really. Okay, right, now, let's start the game proper this time. Ah, I DxWnd. I wasn't looking at chat during that movie because it was messing up my screen. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Oh man, this was such a pain to get this working for Windows 10. For the last few years, I've been trying, every now and then I've been trying different things. I finally got it working. Basically, I had to first use a GitHub project, which lets me install the old style exe files, because I couldn't get the setup to work. Then I had to use DxWnd to capture the game and render it in a window. Right. It was meant for like Windows 98 or something, I think. Or Windows XP. There's just missing textures when you try to run it on Windows 10, but I think I've fixed it now. Alright, let's just make sure controls. Yep, seems okay. Difficulty medium. Okay, there we go. Oh, I gotta be careful not to click out of the screen. Well, that's okay. Well, I can mostly use the keyboard. So basically, you can collect all these heads, and you find new ones as you go along. So right now I have what, none? But I do have 5. These are my starting heads. These ones. So I got... What is this? Angry demonstrator. So he's like a protester. He can chuck Molotov cocktails or something. And we got a army guy. Angry... No, it's not angry demonstrator. What? Got an alien with a crossbow. We got a Scottish guy who chucks axes or something. And we got a Arabian rifleman, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's go then. So, this is kind of the tutorial level in a way. So these are enemies. You can... So... I could change between any of my 5 people. So for example, this guy. So I just picked up his head, as well as the key. Try changing heads, okay. So it has tank controls, but it's... You can use the mouse to actually look around, so it's not that bad. Let's try out all these... So Alien has a crossbow, which is pretty good, but it's slow. So when you kill them, for a brief time they're naked before they get warped out of the arena. Well, when you... Okay, you technically don't kill them. Each time you kill one of their heads, they drop their head. When they drop all their heads, they're naked, and then they get removed from the arena. But for a brief time, they have the ability to quickly pick up their head before they escape. Which is annoying, which means you don't get their head. You get better heads as you progress. Yeah, it's all... And it's not random, it's all fixed. There's certain heads available in certain levels. Hey, wait. I'm trying to figure this out. Ah, okay. You run out of energy as well, so you kind of need to switch around. See, he just picked up his own head. I need to hit him again to make him drop it. I've got to get the timing right, otherwise he warps away with it. I just picked up a few heads. I'll change them in a minute. There's lots of secrets in this game. It's quite fun. Oops. So how do you do this? You press tab. So I can look through my backpack, which has more heads in it, and you can pay money to swap them in. So, for example, field medic. So how do I do this? I need to... So what don't I want? I don't know. Let's swap out the Scottish guy for greengrocer, salty sea dog. think he goes in water. Let's try this out then. Now what do I do? Enter? Did I pay money? Maybe. Whee! So now I can... basically ram into people. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm out of energy. That was kind of bad. Crap! He took both the heads away. Okay, I've got to get better at this. Just before he warps away, I've got to switch to another character and hit him. He took away 2 good heads, I think. Well, I don't know what the lobster does, but... Where was this? Oh. Alright, the boat is actually kind of crap. Uh-oh. I mean, the boat gets you through this water fast, but... Damn it! Alright, I'll stick with this guy for now. There we go, that's how we do it. Ah! Oh, I thought I lost a head. He's got the alien guy. Damn it. Where's he gone? If you get double, then you get extra cash. If you get... I mean, if you get something you already have. Crap! Okay, crossbow is good at range, maybe. Cool. Alright, let's get rid of this boat guy, because he's not useful. They're all at the start. Hang on. What did I pick up? Alright, shopper. That seems interesting. She's throwing toilet rolls. Shopper's pretty good. I mean, because she kind of moves fast, I think. Well, there's 2 guys here. Okay, hang on, I need to recharge. Crap! Game just crashed. Man, I tested this earlier. I managed to do a whole level without it crashing. So I assumed it was working. Let me just have a look at the settings that I've got here. Yes, counter, floating. Alright, I'll try again, but that's not a good sign, is it? If it's not frequent enough, then I can actually get through levels, maybe. Because you can at least save. Oh, dear. Alright, back here. Let's do this faster now. Is it known to crash on newer systems? I mean, all old games are known to crash on newer systems. But, I don't know. I don't think many people have even really managed to get it working on newer systems. The general consensus is, as is, it doesn't really work on Windows 10. You have to really fiddle around with things, and use, like, wrappers. I mean, you can play it in a virtual box. Use, like, Oracle, whatever. And that should work too, but you might have to deal with... I mean, you need powerful computers, really, because you got the virtualization, which will decrease the amount of FPS you get, probably. Right, I'm not going to use the boat guy. Hang on, did I get the... Oh, I didn't get the boat. Hang on, go back up. I mean, the crash might not be because of the game. It might be because of the wrapper I'm using, DxWnd. That's just something that can happen, but... Right, there's a lobster around here. Let's try and this time try and get his heads. He's spraying me with something. That's interesting. Alright, so there was a medic. Let's see if we can use the medic to heal. So, okay, let's do this again. No. Tab. What does he actually do? Oh, he donates his own health to heal others. That's really good. And then if I heal him, I guess I'm getting 4 times the benefit from healing everyone else. At best. But now he is damaged. Right. Alright, we're managing. I don't know how to heal. I guess you can find health lying around. Haven't done so. Someone here? Let me get the shopping trolley lady out. I think she's fast. Yeah, she is fast. What did I get? Panic attack. I don't have any money now, I can't swap. Hey, is it... What the heck? Oh! Shooting me from over there. Dropping heads. Someone down there. Back where I was. Where's he gone? He's an ogre of some sort. Troll. Right, my supermarket trolley is damaged. Whoa, while I'm on the bridge, come on. How do I... Ah. I don't want to jump down there. But there's all kinds of different powers you can get, which are really cool. Like, you can get Einstein, and you can see really far. You can see around corners and stuff. And then you can get, like, different vehicles, like a guy in a motorbike. And what else? Things that fly. Whoops! Okay, we're gonna have to use this guy. So you've got a vehicle guy. Whoa! Oh, these doors opened. Money. Damn it. They run out of energy pretty quickly. Whoa. It's a geisha. Hang on. Get the money. Ooh, let's try the snowplow. Okay, hang on. Whoa, ho, ho. Does if I ram into her, does that? That was pretty effective. Oh, but I also lost a head. Phew. We got everything. I think we got every head available in this level, unless there were hidden ones that I don't know about. Six of 6 keys, 20 heads of... Okay, heads is what matters, really. I got all 20 heads that were available. Oh, cash is actually... No, it's just... I don't think score matters, really. Better to use cash than to hoard it. How many heads are there in total? Loads. Well, I got the exact same score as when I tested this earlier. Guess that makes sense. I didn't get everything earlier, though. Alright. So, yeah, you can see all the heads here. It shows you. These are all the possible heads you can get. It's actually... I mean, this was not really a very well-known game, but it's actually surprising how much effort they put into designing all these different heads. And they all have different abilities. But from this point onwards, I can choose the ones I want to take. Carnival Knife Thrower. Salty Sea Dog. Greengrocer. So, I think this one's good. Chicago guy. No, I didn't use this one. What was the one I was using? The army guy. He's good. Commando. Snowplow's pretty cool. Alright. I don't know. Curious about the knife thrower. Oh, there's a thing you can do. You can... Wait, no. Oh, it was her. Okay. Yeah, I can have a look through all of them this way. The ones that I have. Speed is good. So he's got a Tommy gun. He's got a machine gun. I'll take him because he heals all the rest. That's net benefit. Greengrocer. Oh, he's not very good. Power. I don't know what power is. I guess power means if you ram into them. Panic attack. I don't know what he does. Alright, she's pretty good. She can throw far, and she's fast. I mean, she's the fastest. Oh, I don't understand what this guy does. Can I just go back? I think I can go back to the first level with what I have and just experiment. So if I take him and lobster, I don't know what that one does, and is there a faster way of? Test out the gun as well. Oh no! Okay, I want to go back to the first arena. Which one is that? Hang on, there's a way to play the previous level, isn't there? Oh yeah, there is. Hang on. There we are. Play this one again. Can we not? Oh, we can't. Never mind then. You have to keep going forward. But then I don't get to try out those new ones. Some of them I might not like. Okay, how do I move? Ah. Okay, fine, we have to go forward. So let's change these. I don't know about the lobster. Let's take... I think Commando is a good one. Alright, let's just try this. Oh, what does he do? He runs. I assume he does damage when he runs into people. It's Elvis. Okay, he doesn't do anything. What the heck? Does he just run fast? Maybe he's for running away. Actually, that makes sense. If you want to run away from a battle, you quickly get him out and just run away really fast. But I don't really want to do that, so... Look around for secrets. Okay, he's not even that fast at running away. Hey, come back. There we go. Snowplow is good. Or it's not good for climbing.
Hey, capiche?
Oh, he can't jump up there. Open these. Whoa! Hello. Should I be... Well, there's someone down there. I need someone who could jump off high platforms without getting hurt. I think there's like probably someone who could parachute or glide or something. He's a lumberjack, throwing axes. Oh crap. Oh, the squeaking of those wheels. Wait, where am I meant to go? Saw something in the cutscene, and I forgot what I saw. Oh, this one. Forgot to bring the medic. The medic was the important one to bring. Oh, look at all that money there. Go for it. Oh, I could have just ridden down. You know, we need to fill a space here. This is what we've got. Lumberjack, Commando. Let's get the Commando back. Okay. Oh, that's squeaking. Okay, we need to go back that way. Why am I using her to cross these things? Oh crap. It's a policeman. Damn it. Okay, let's try and... Oh, he's gone down. It's alright, there's more space down there. Crap. There we go, got everything back. Ooh, what's that one? Helmet Trooper. Oh, you... That little... Alright. I need a breather. Let me swap some heads out. Helmet Trooper. Okay, that one looks interesting.
Hey, capiche?
And the Panic one, I don't care about that, so let's swap it out for the supermarket one we can get back. Okay. She's not good in close quarters though.
Jawohl! Jawohl!
Such a strange game. Alright. The snowplow needs replacing. Oh, no. Maybe not. Probably find help for him. Oh, he's got the medic. And he knows how to use it. Good at this. So... Oh, I'm too close. She's not good at close. Yeah, it is very weird. I mean, the levels are kind of okay. So this game wasn't exactly great. Like, I mean, they could have done a lot better with the concept, I think. There's also multiplayer, and I guess that actually was pretty fun, because I think it's a game that lends itself well to multiplayer. Maybe. I don't know, I never actually tried it at the time. Okay, I got the medic. Good. I need to... swap for... I don't... I mean, I don't think it was really ever a game that many people knew about. It was just something... I mean, when I found it, I just found it in a charity shop or something. I don't think it was a major release. Alright, let's try... that. Okay. Let's first lose some health with the trolley lady. Damn it. Okay, well now she's lost some health. Ooh.
Jawohl!
150 for head swap is... Do you think so? I mean, at the rate that I'm finding cash, it seems alright. If you compare the rate that I'm finding cash with the rate that I'm losing all my health for heads, it seems to be okay. Okay, what is down there? Didn't really want to go down. Can I get back up? Yeah, I can. fire on him from here? Maybe not. Oh, he can get me, damn it. Oh, he's good. Hang on. Maybe if I just plow my way there. No, I can't get there fast. I can't, I'll fall off. Ah! The AI is pretty smart, actually, because you saw how he was using the medic to heal himself. They actually swap heads and use the abilities pretty effectively. So yeah, it had good AI. I mean, this game never looked that good. The graphics are pretty bad. And this is, I mean, at the time, the graphics looked pretty bad. Games had much better graphics around that time, I think. No, no, no. He's... Okay. Ooh! It's over there. Uh-oh. Someone on a car. Hang on. Let's fight him with this. Whoa! He's on a motorbike. Oh, I want that head, but I can't. I need to charge my... I want that head. Wait. There we go. I'm gonna swap that for something. What the heck? Oh, no. Hang on, run away. I'm not ready. There was another motorbike and an accompanying knife thrower. Alright, let me get that motorbike.
Pull over.
Thing is, you can't strafe. This is pretty cool. Okay, it might not be that good in combat, but it's fun. Yeah, might actually have to swap for something else. Damn it! Alright, I'm gonna have to change. Give me back whatever that was. Alright. She's running. Crap. Uh-oh, he's gonna take my... Oh, he took something of mine, oh well. Yeah, the motorbike's actually not that good at all because you can't strafe. Strafing is really important. Crap, crap, crap.
Pull over.
Okay, get away, get away. Need to think. There's someone there. Alright, so I can get... Right, the vehicles are not actually that good because they can't strafe, and strafing, it's hard to fight without strafing. Get... The gun people are quite good. Let's
Pull over.
get that on. I think the cost is different for different characters. Alright, this guy's run out of juice, so... Let's try the troll.
Get right.
There's also like a Gandalf character. Can't remember what his power was. I think it might also have been healing.
Get right.
Okay, I need to swap this guy out. It's hard. Oh. I can get the medic back. That might be a good option. Oh! Okay, never do that when it's not safe. And she took my head.
Pull over.
Alright, they keep warping in behind me, so I gotta be careful. There's one there. Okay, get this guy in. There we go.
Pull over.
Oh, if I crash into them, that hurts. Oh, 2 lobsters. Never really tried the lobster.
Pull over.
My god, how many... I can just crash into him, that's actually pretty fun. And it crashed. Damn. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this game. At that rate of crashing. Well, I mean, I'm happy that I actually managed to get it working with working textures, at least. So that's an improvement over not getting it working at all. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's I've properly found a solution yet. There's a whole forum where people have been requesting this game on GOG, but they haven't put it on GOG. I'm looking at all the settings for DxWnd, but there's so many complicated DirectX hook settings. So, I mean, any combination of them could fix it. Yeah, VirtualBox should work, but I don't think it's going to work on my laptop. I mean, it'll work on my laptop. I don't think it's going to be fast enough. Maybe. I should actually try that. I was just hoping to get it working natively in Windows. That would just be the cleanest solution. Oh well, I guess I won't continue then until I find a better solution. But at any rate, at least I managed to get 1.5 levels out. I'll have to check the logs as well, because maybe if it crashed because of DxWnd, maybe the logs will actually say why. Yeah, it's an interesting game. It's not a great game, but it's funny to play for a short time. Just looking at all these settings, but I don't see any obvious thing that might fix it. Oh well, what time is it? Okay, I'm not gonna switch to any other game. I'll just finish the stream there. I have the urge to play one of those old shooter games like permadeath, maybe like Half-Life 2 or something. But maybe I should play Black Mesa first before I play Half-Life 2. One of these days. Let's close this down. Yeah, the next game is either the next campaign game after I beat Space Chem, which I don't know how long it's gonna take me because that game just gets harder and harder and harder. But it'll either be Stalker or Black Mesa. I think Stalker because I haven't finished Stalker and I've played it like twice or 3 times and never finished it, so I want to actually finish Stalker for once and for all. Alright, well, I'll see you next time, Topwood. So much for heads.